Hello, it is me, Ryan, or Ryan from Ryan Studios, and we have a Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle set 71043 minifigures review. So I'm going to be reviewing these 4 minifigures and the microfigures from the set because I couldn't do it in the other video. So we're just going to get right into this. I'm going to start with Godric Gryffindor. As you can see, Godric Gryffindor has the Sword of Gryffindor and his reddish-brown new wand piece. And he also has his this nice new cape, actually. I think it's in a new color. And he also has the dark brown hairpiece, but this is in red, along with his beard, which are different colors, actually, but they look very okay. And you could see that if I take off his face, that is what it completely looks like. And there's no back on this. If I just keep taking off, which I have to be careful with this guy, because these guys are like $50 each. But you can see that all the really nice reddish brown printing on his torso. So now I'm just gonna put this back on. But yeah, I think this minifigure is probably my favorite in the set because I'm a fan of Gryffindor, and not just because like the main characters are from it. I like it, and I did the Pottermore test, and I am a true Gryffindor. So that's pretty nice, and I almost broke my tripod. This next figure is HELGA HUFFLEPUFF, and she has a nice braided hairpiece, which was used on Princess Leia, and for her indoor attire. She also has a dark brown wand matching with her cape, and she also has the House of Hufflepuff cup, I believe. So that's really cool. This is also one of the Voldemort's Horcruxes. And yeah, you can see the hair, and there's actually double-sided face, which is surprising because there's not one for Godric, but that's pretty cool. She has a nice face, and you can see that her dress kind of reminds me of Mrs. Weasley's. You see the printing on here, like all those nice designs going down, and if I lift up this back, you can see it all ties in together, and then the strap's on the back. I think she's probably one of my other favorite characters. And why is everyone falling? She's also probably one of my other favorite characters, and she's really cool. This minifigure is Salazar Slytherin. He has his tan wand piece, which is cool. He also has that really cool black cape that is used for Doctor Strange. I could show you, but it's just in red. It looks cool. He also has a nice pattern on his torso, with like it looks like a snake kind of. You could also see his beard was used on Master Wu and the older Ninjago sets, and you can see this is actually 2 pieces. You can see that it continues on the back. It also has the locket that was in the 7th Harry Potter movie. The locket of Slytherin, I guess you could say. It's really cool. And this is one of my favorite minifigures as well. Now the final minifigure is Rowena Ravenclaw. And she has really cool hair. I actually really like this hair. I think I have one of these hairs for Scarlet Witch, but it's in a different brown, but this looks really nice. She has her black wand here, and you could see her skin right there, but it looks super white, which I don't really like. And you can also see her diadem on the top there with her red lips, and she does have a face print, but this one is where she looks pretty upset, and you can see the printing on her back. I do like these new pieces that we used for the girls. I also do like these it's kind of almost like a star, but it does look cool. And this is probably one of my least favorite minifigures, I could say, because other than her face and her torso, she's not really special. And that is it for these minifigures, but now we're going to go into the microfigures. We're going to start off with these microfigures. If this can focus, we have Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Dumbledore. And these are pretty cool. You can see it's nothing really too exciting on the back, but they do have their little Gryffindor uniforms on, and you can see Harry's glasses. Hermione's hair, which it just bugs me that it doesn't continue on to the back, and Ron's hair. You can also see Dumbledore, and this gray is actually his beard, which I don't really like as well, but I can see what they did a lot of detailing on him, especially with all the space they have. We have Dolores Umbridge, we have Minerva McGonagall, Remus Lupin, and Severus Snape, who are all professors at Hogwarts, or were. But yeah, so Umbridge, she has a pink torso with a brown head, and you can see all the little pink details on her. Same with McGonagall, but I do not like the green on her. I think they were trying to represent that she had her green hat on, but I don't really like that about her. You can see the green details on her torso. And for Remus Lupin, he's probably one of my more favorite minifigures. You can see his really cool mustache, and his brown head with his little eyes, and you can see his just little jacket. And Snape's also one of my favorite figures in this too. He has a hint of purple, and he also has the slick black hair. Now for the next set of 4 Microfigures, we have the villainesque characters. We have Lord Voldemort, Bellatrix Lestrange, Draco Malfoy, and Argus Filch. And Voldemort I like especially. He has his white head, when you can see his skin comes down a little bit, and you can see just some easy but black details on his torso. You can see for Bellatrix, she has a bit more detailing on the torso especially, and on her hair. You can see her crazy whacked up hair. And then you have Draco Malfoy, who has his Slytherin uniform. It's just the Gryffindor uniform in different colors, which you see with all the students, and his slick blonde hair. And then with Argus Filch, I can compare the minifigures, and he looks pretty good. So that is it for these guys, and now for some others. I think this is Neville, this is Ginny, and this is Dean Thomas. They're not named in the little booklet that I'm looking at here, but it's I'm just saying who they are, and you can see that they basically, it's pretty straightforward. They have the same torso print as Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So now for the next set of 3 are the other Slytherins. You can see their green torso, and it's just pretty straightforward. It's the same exact thing as Draco, except they have different face prints to kind of diverse them. And now for the Ravenclaw, you see there's a blue color difference, but there is also I think this might be Cho actually, I don't really know. And then you see just a blonde and an African American student. And now for the Hufflepuffs, see that they have the same thing here. It's just yellow, and I think yellow, it looks nicer because it pops a bit more. That's it for this video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.